So I was told yesterday to share a few words yesterday evening. So I not got any presentation, but I thought I'll walk around, seek your attention rather than you focusing on the presentation. You focus here. You're all blessed to be in this institute, the wonderful institute of. Right. 1 year to go before you hit the globe, right? Wherever you go, you probably work in India, you work overseas. You want to be the students, and how you can be doing is what I think we are here. What we can help you for becoming a true professional and a true citizen who can make us as an institute proud. I've been here for over a month, right? Or just less than a month, actually. I met most of the deans, most of the head of the department, some of the professors, doctors here had a chance to have one-on-one. Understood. And it's a beautiful green environment, giving positive vibes of education, and these vibrations are Am I audible at the back? Thanks. So these vibrations are giving me the energy to give back to the society for which I have talent. So 3 industries I worked as. I think the lady over there said, I've seen automobile industry, I've seen office automation industry, I've seen telecommunication industry in my 35 plus years of experience. And now I have, right? And I'm sure it's only a two-way learning something and giving back. You are all, you know what happens? To get those inputs. I had a chance to meet some of the students also last week, thanks to I think the professor who made me meet them. You are young, you want to do something in the life. You want to grow. How do you do that? And I had 42 years. I was a management student and I was passing out. 42 years ago, I was sitting like this. Audible? This is the difference between technology, and this is another technology, right? Sorry. Technology and all of you. Technology can fault. Technology can have errors. Technology can give you some wrong information also. And I'm not discouraging you. I just heard this robo saying, when the question was asked to know about VIPS, it's at 7,000 students. And I capture it, there are 8,500. So you need to update, you need to upgrade. And who will upgrade and update? Only you. If you feed, the technology is going to give you back. If you don't, so what's the learning? The learning is you all need to update, upgrade yourself. And I think I have been a coach, so I've been giving the example. In my time, 42 years ago, when I was a student, there was a learning which was given to me by my forefathers. This is survival of the fittest. आपको जिंदगी में जीना है तो survival of the fittest. After some time, it changed. I observed it changed, and how it changed. Everybody was fit. If you are not fit, you are not sitting here, you are not studying. If you are not fit, you would not even be a graduate, right? What to talk about anything else. So it became obsolete. It became survival of the fittest and fastest. So the guys who are fast wins the race, okay? वो खरगोश और कछुए की तरफ मत जाना, right? Survival of the fittest, and faster it got changed. Another 10 years passed. I learned a lot. I learned from people who were surrounding me, professionals. The theory again changed. If you have to survive and win, it is not the fit and the fast, because everybody is fit and everybody learns to run fast. You have to be a fighter. Now everybody started learning how to fight also. The companies, big companies are fighting. You know, we just were talking about HCL. HCL is fighting with their competitors, right? We see the tug of war happening in the cola segments, you know. So everybody is a fighter. So you are a fit, you are fast, you are a fighter. Things changed again. Another decade passed. I learned you need to be flexible. You need to be learning, you need to be flexible. If you are flexible, the bow that bends farther, if you're flexible, you move and you are successful. So 4 decades I've seen, 4 different things I learned: survival of the fittest, or the fastest, or the fighter, or the flexible. But now, with the current generation, what's coming? Another thing, favorite, follow up. It's an era of what? It's an era of lots of marketing tools, social media. You go and watch Facebook, you go and watch Instagram, you follow. So what matters is what you follow. What is your favorite? आप किसको like करते हो? What you actually want to adopt. What you actually select. Right? It's what matters a lot. So what you would decide, you will select your career, whom you follow, how you put your time effectively in the field, how you utilize your leisure time. Whenever I take, I'm sure this is going to be one of the parts that how you should appear in the interview, right? That should be one of the part of this forum, right? But I used to ask this question repeatedly in my interviews over the last 40 years. How do you pass your leisure time? It must be a very silly question, but it is not. Because one needs to see that if you are given 24 hours, because Mr. Ratan Tata is also given 24 hours, even God has got, by the way, 24 hours. You all youngsters have got 24 hours, I got 20. Why some people are successful and some are not? Because they know the time management. The time management is a big subject. I can speak for 1 month probably on that. But it's not, the cool thing. The cool thing is, whenever you get a leisure time, how do you utilize that effectively? You can utilize it in your hobbies. You can utilize it what you want to learn, what you want to pick up, what you want to follow. There may be mentors, right? There may be people, good speakers, who talk about how the professionalism is there, what is the environment in the industry. So whom you follow? Or you just simply sleep while looking at Facebook, and Facebook would actually pop up what Facebook wants, not what you want to follow. So you have to do your own karmas, you have to do your own efforts to follow whom. Got it? Very simple. It's not very difficult thing which I'm talking about. Now some people, some students walk in to me and say, and it's not about student. Let me say it's my thought as well. You come with a background, right? You come with a background. Your parents, your fathers, your forefathers, who have taught you, guided you, mentored you, and you learn something. Okay? Over a period of time when you are educating, you learn something out of that. That's called, I think, genetics, right? You have something in your genetics. You can't change that. But there is something called epigenetics. Have you heard? Anybody heard? What is epigenetics? Yeah.
Sir, it is that the genes of a person changes according to the environment that it is provided.
Excellent. What's your name?
Tejashi.
Excellent. So you change according to the environment. So that is what I was talking about, learning unlearning, right? If something is not good, you need to also learn to unlearn and then relearning what is good. Epidemics is like you have a computer, the laptop. Can it grow on its own? No, it's a hardware. But it has an update, upgrade, app download karte ho. There are a lot of apps. I'm sure everybody's phone is having not less than 50, 60, 70, 80 apps. Those apps continue to knock you, update, upgrade. So what is the learning? Learning is you guys also need to update, upgrade yourself, learn, unlearn and relearn. Relearn what is good, what do you want to follow? What do you want to actually be having your favorite? Very important thing, but very small. So I do not want to, I can continue to, speak. And by the way, I'm here in Delhi. I come here on Mondays and Thursdays, right? I'm here almost the whole day. I come here about 11 o'clock, 10:30, and I go the last probably 5:30, and I get a chance to meet all. So anytime anyone has any queries, question, our objective, I think, when we hold these kind of seminars is to give you an environment of how the industry is going to look like and how you will be as a professional tomorrow. We can't simulate that, but it may include taking you to the industry visits. If somebody is interested, I can organize that. Taking you to the industry visits. Or we can bring in the professionals the way we brought Mr. Subbu here, who is going to tell you what the industry does, how we feel. It is not like that. Like when I was an MBA graduate and sitting like this, I was thinking, yaar, MBA कर लिया है, अब मेरे को एक secretary मिल जाएगी, एक cabin मिल जाएगा, है ना, और काम करेंगे बस मुश्किल से. That's not so. It's not that easy. Your industry looks like a swan, a duck. Have you seen the duck? How does it work? How does it fly? How does it swim? Maybe you are looking at that duck, beautiful duck, white color, calm, swimming on the water. Water is very calm. It makes your mind calm. But what you are not watching is underneath the water. What happens underneath the water? Exactly. So both the legs are continuously working, and the moment you continuously not work, even the duck can sink. You are not management student, but management student learn a lesson of life cycle. Then they learn product life cycle. Then they learn business life cycle, right? So there are so many life cycles. What is that cycle? Why the cycle word is being used? Anyone? Anyone? Business cycle, life cycle, product cycle? No? Cycle is the only mechanism. If you do not paddle, it'll fall down. So you need to have continuous paddling done in your work career, in your life to survive. So it's not only that you require survival of the fit as, fast as, flexible. So you need to continuously learn also and update and upgrade yourself as well. I think I need to pause because I can continue for another 1 hour, but I respect your time. And I'm here, as I said, I'm here for you all as a professor of practice based out of Delhi. As I said, I'll be coming in Mondays and Thursdays. We will organize, means jointly as a team, we will organize some seminars, some good orientation to you, how you can be a good professional, which is in due course of time. Meanwhile, what we have done is, along with a team, maybe led by Professor Gopal as well, and Ms. Dipali and Viniji, some kind of a software also we have initiated. It's yet to start, but probably it'll start soon. Some of you have already registered for that, right? It is only a practice of what you learn in your class. You learn theory, right? But how do you practice that what kind of organizational industry environment is going to help me out on that? So it is a tool to practice. So if you want to join, you can join. You can contact Professor Gopal. And it is going to start from probably tomorrow, right? I have seen that tool is very helpful. It is going to probably give you an access to the practical side of the industry. And I have seen the past trend growing. If some of the students were, at 30% level, over a period of 3 to 6 months, they went to 50% level. Another 3 to 6 months, they went to 60, 70%. But it's all depends on you. If you have that software open in front of the computer and you watching Facebook, God help you. He can't. So it's all your own efforts. It's all your own eagerness, right? Inquisitiveness, which is going to help you out in your future career. So all the best to you, and thank you very much for giving me this kind of attention, and God bless you. Bye-bye.